Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for clicking on this video and thank you very much for taking time out to watch me do what I do. Hey. Hope you guys are good. For those of you here, welcome to the channel. I hope you'll be a stranger, and in order not to be a stranger, all you have to do is subscribe, put a little channel pop up there, and also down below. And to my fam, really appreciate you all. Thank you so much for coming back and supporting your girl. So we are here because obviously you've seen this thumbnail, and we are trying some new to me products, as well as we're revamping. No, are we revamping? I don't know what to call it, but we're giving it another go. So I have concealer, foundation, blush, and setting spray, and like foundation powder. So yeah, those are the things that we're gonna try on today. I'm gonna bring them up as we go along. I'm not gonna bring them out individually, so I think that would just take twice as long as it needs to be. If you'd like to see how this goes, please continue watching. So my lovelies, as you can see, I don't know, I'm so excited. Like, I did a declutter, like with clothes and stuff, so I kind of have that kind of release, even though it's like not even up to 10% of what I want to get rid of. The room feels lighter. Letting go of things for me is very hard, I must say, and it's really bad. It's quite unhealthy. But anyway, we are here because we are going to eat the face, and my caffeine intake today was quite high, hence the hype. Oh, I will say, I know the Fenty sale kind of like was like a week or two ago, depending on when this video comes out. But I went ham. That Fenty perfume and the cream, oh my gosh, as in obsessed. Anyway, for primer, it's hard. Let me just put this hair back because I don't know what fine girl I'm trying to do. Doing a new do today. This wig I actually reviewed on my channel. Link the card up here so you can go and have a look. The hair is from I Define Wigs. Yeah. And I have a code, Maria15, if you'd like to purchase. So we're going to prime the face. Face is nicely hydrated, I must say myself. She's looking juicy, she's looking plumped, okay? So now I'm gonna go into MAC. Sephora are doing a spring sale. Other brands have been doing the row, but Sephora's sale is coming on the 1st, I think 1st to the 4th. Not sure if it's the dates for the UK, but I know that's for the US. I don't know if I'm going to shop the sale this time. I might wait for the summer because I have so many things. So I just used the MAC under my eyes. I just wanted to kind of like awaken the skincare that I'd already done under my eyes already. Primer of choice. I'm obsessed. The Nesamarex. If you've seen my most recent videos, you will know that I'm obsessed with the Nesamarex. Okay, the Universal Blonde Powder, the shade 10, and even the Glow. Love it. I have been so obsessed with this. This is one of the things that you need this summer. This spring to summer that we're going to, well, spring we're in now to summer, you need this. Whether it's the glowy one, whether it's the Universal matte one, or whether it's the colored ones, the one with the shades. So let's just think about this video as spring ready, spring/summer ready kind of vibe. So let's get into the eyes. I would have filmed yesterday, but I would have filmed last week, but I had a hair and makeup appointment for a sister of mine, a sister from another mother. I did her hair and makeup for her 50th birthday. So she's like my big sis, and she looked stunning. I would have filmed it, but there was just no time, rushing and all that stuff. I just didn't want to like frazzle her, because you know when you're like the celebrant and you're like the main person who is the go-to when it comes to setup and things that people need. She was the go-to person on that day, so I just didn't want to like put a camera in her face. But her makeup turned out so stunning. I was quite proud of myself, to be honest, because people were asking, oh my gosh, who did your makeup? And it's like she said that was me. She even like promoted me at her party, which is so cute. I just didn't expect it, and I got like 10 followers. 10 new subscribers to the family. Hi, if you were there, welcome. But anyway, let's just quickly set this. I think I've just been talking too much. You know, it's like we haven't spoken in some time. To you it may not seem as long, but to me it seems like a long while ago. But I just feel like, girl, we need to catch up. But yes, I recently put a post out in the community tab regarding a live I want to do a live with you guys. I want to interact in real time with you guys because the family has grown. Yes, some people might say, oh my god, just got subscribers. No, we've grown, okay? We've come a long way and I'm so excited. So I got a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Yes, I fell for the trend. She's a good investment. Okay, she's a good investment. She can be used as a webcam, and also DJI is giving auto tracking. But this is a Sony ZV-E10, which also you can use as a webcam, but I don't want to move her from where she is. Anyway, okay, so seeing as I want this look to kind of be on the bright, kind of like springy side. Spring, I think peach, I think pink. I want to do a touch of color. I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place Culture palettes. This is the first version, and I might delve into Juvia's Place Coffee Shop for transition and brow bone. So yeah. So I've done a transition that I need. So now I'm going to go into a pop of color. I'm going to grab this pencil brush. I'm going to try the pinks. So the pinks are Benin, Cobalt and Calabaris to try and get the best shade that I need. Let's go. Ooh, that's very electric. That's very, very bright. I'm just going to start off quite small. So I'm using the shade Cobalt. She's the deepest and she is very pigmented. Obviously, it's Juvia's Place. And she's very bright. I'm going to go into Benin because I think that's just a nice way to kind of like blend out that shade. Yeah. Just going to grab a bit of Cobalt and put it down here. So it's more so on the lid. And then back to Benin to further blend. Yeah, I like that. I want to go into the coffee shop and use this like bone cream shade here, using the same brush to tap into this center here, just to kind of like brighten it back up. Go back into my brush that I used earlier, and that is basically the eyes done. I want to define the socket just a bit more. I'm just going to go into this deeper shade here. I want to define this area here just a bit more. I mean, it's the little subtle touches that you do. And for this eye look, quick and simple, only 2 brushes. And I like it. For people that don't really like too much of a color situation in regards to their eyes, I think this is a perfect way to kind of like introduce a color to your eye makeup look sort of thing. So we're going to do a wing when we get to it, but this is where we are. Now let's get into the face. New product, and it's literally a new product, okay? It's not a new to me product. It is a new product. It's been out for some time now, but I had to do my research first. So this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer. And I have the shades 7N and 5.5N. You know I love a 2-step concealer situation, okay? So I had to get these. These concealers are I think they revamped the previous versions that they had. I've seen a lot of reviews regarding this, and the number one thing they said is hydrating. I used it last week. I did my makeup about 11 and I got back about 11. Okay, so good 12 hours of wear. And my creasage was at minimal. It wasn't like I didn't crease, because obviously I'm gonna crease because I have texture under my eyes. If you have texture under your eyes, you're gonna crease. There's no such thing as creaseless. Unless you have no fine lines, you will not crease. But if you have fine lines or texture, you will have creasage. It's just what you do to kind of minimize the appearance of this. She was so good to me. She did not listen. She hid all the things I did the day before. She hid all the sins and the secrets and all that stuff. She did the most. And I tell you, see this one dip, yeah? See the wand? First of all, yeah. I'm not gonna go in. I'm gonna leave this. Let me show you. Let me put it brand facing forward. I'm gonna leave this here. But the thing is, it might not focus on me. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this here and show you that I don't need to dip anymore. Let me show you how far this goes. And it on the skin, it's so cool. Literally, this is real time. I'm not going to edit this, like chop this up when editing. I am showing you how far That one dip, I didn't even dip to say that, oh, let me, because I was so excited I was supposed to use my second primer, but it's fine. I don't even see how far we're going. See, okay, I need to stop talking or singing. But look, I can go on and on with this concealer. I have not dipped. I hope it's still focused on them. Okay, it's still focused on me. I have not dipped back, and see how much I got out of this one wand without going back into the component. A little goes a long way. So as I mentioned in my previous video, I have new brushes. I bought a set from H&B Cosmetics. Find them on their website, which is hmbcosmetics.co.uk, or you can find them on TikTok, where I bought this lovely, what do you call this, bundle, which is the face bundle. As you can see, it says face. Love the silicone touch of this, but the color, you get a full set of, even being on my desk is gonna get stained, so let me just put that right here. You get 1, 2, 10 brushes, right? I think the original price is £30. On TikTok shop, I think they're going for like 20 something pounds. So depending on when this video goes out, I'll try and edit it as soon as possible to put it out there. It went for £22. She has a brush set for face, a brush set for powders, and a brush set for eyes. This one came with a sponge, which is somewhere around here, and the powder one comes with a puff. So we're gonna be using these today. I also have a new one from Rare Beauty. This is the Soft Pinch brush. I've actually always wanted to get this for some reason. I love a slanted brush. I don't know what it is. A slanted brush always gets me. This is the F05. Let's go ahead and blend. And this brush, hello, it's so good. It's so soft. So far, so good. See how this concealer has blended out. I love the shade because the shade matched the under part of my eye, and it's kind of giving correcting mode. The shade is nice. This is neutral, very nice. Okay, so we're now gonna go into 5.5N. I actually wish I got a lighter shade. Might be on the cards at some point, but not now because we don't need it, even though we want her. So let's go into 5.5. Again, I don't have to dip into the component because this is more, I don't know where the product is like storing itself in this wand, or the doe foot should I say, but the way it's coming out, you'd have thought that I have dipped and dipped to get the, like, do you understand? As in, like, I don't get it. Yeah, this concealer, I've used it, so I know that it's good. I know that it works. I'm going to use this brush to blend out the edges because obviously it has a larger coverage space, and I'm going to go into this one, which is F08, which is like a dome kind of brush, dense but fluffy at the same time, and then we're going to use that for the inner corner. So let's blend this out. I just got a notification that my camera is heating up. So I think in regards to everything that I've used today, actually I have one more product before I set my face. So let's get to cracking. Normally I do this after I put foundation on, but I totally forgot. I have a foundation I need to show you guys. So the foundation of choice today is the MAC Studio Radiance Serum Powered Foundation. And I have a new shade, NW55. I do have a video on the shade NW58, which worked out, but to be honest, I really haven't picked up. I didn't realize this foundation oxidizes only because of the skincare ingredients that is infused in this product. This has been out for a very long time. Shout out to Look Fantastic, okay, because they've been bringing the tea when it comes to sale. So they had a £10 off foundation deal, but there was also an additional discount of 20%. Work that out, and its original price is £39. So why wouldn't I? Just for reference, here is NW58 and here is NW55. Yes, there's a stark difference, but the oxidization process, I feel this one lands more with my skin tone, whereas this one kind of just matches my hyperpigmentation. Obviously, I got hyperpigmentation on my neck, so my skin tone is all over the place. So this is F04, again, a dome brush. This is the bigger version of the one that I use to do my concealer. It's the mommy and it's the daughter, and this is what it looks like at the back of my hand. We're just trying it out because I just feel like this one will work better. It will work out, don't be scared. And because of the underpainting method sort of thing that we're using, obviously I haven't put my contour or anything, I don't need that much foundation. This is a medium buildable foundation. It's a good foundation, that's the thing. For the spring, for the summer, most people may not want a matte foundation. Do you know what I mean? So this is a good option. It's not a skin tint, but you can diffuse it, like using the B12 foundation thinner from One Size, or even using the MAC Studio Radiance primer. But this foundation, see the glow that it's giving? It's absolutely stunning. It's going to blend out all these areas here. Okay, one more before she goes off. The MAC Beam Liquid Blush, or Strobe Blush, in the shade Good Vibes. I wanted to get a safe color. I thought, you know, let's step outside the box. Apologies for that, you know, little short break in programming. As you can see, I've actually gone in and bronzed my face. Also, I went into my Jordana Tisha bronzers. I went to Beach Babe, and now I'm just blending out Bruno Riviera. And I use this brush as well. It's kind of like a wide, I don't know what type of way to call this, but it's good for when you want to kind of like blend in. Okay, let's quickly just use our foundation brush to clean up this bronzer. I have one more product I need to show you guys, which was the MAC Strobe Beam Liquid Blush in the shade Good Vibes. The pink should match ours. This plays on the Strobe cream that MAC had already in their range, and I wasn't too sure about it because I'm very skeptical about this blush because I like coverage in everything that I use. Okay, powder is anything that doesn't need to give me coverage because it just uses a scent. In regards to complexion products, in regards to liquid or creams, and when this came out I wasn't quite sure because I was thinking, it's Strobe, it's giving natural, if that makes sense. This is kind of sat on the skin for a bit. I want to kind of give it a bit of time for it to breathe before I blend it out. Let me actually do the other side as well, so that by the time we get to that side, this is a lighter consistency compared to the likes of Juvia's Place or the Rare Beauty blush. Let's go in and blend. So this, ooh, okay. You know what? So this is giving a fuchsia pink. It's not too bad. I feel like it's almost playing into the foundation. Or is it just me? Have you guys tried this blush? Let's put a bit more to see how buildable it is. This pink is an almost new shade to the family, and it's not bad. What do you guys think? So this is just building up. Oh, that's stunning. Oh, this is it right out of the packaging, and so I'm going to blend it on my hand so you guys can see. That's the shade we're working with. I actually love the fuchsia pink of it all, if that makes sense. So whatever's on my hand, we're not wasting product here. I'm just putting the rest on my face. Let me just put a bit on the bridge of my nose. But yeah, that is the shade. Is this what we're doing? Is this what we're doing? So let me go set the rest of my face. Obviously, this products I'm going to use now, you guys already know. If you want to know the products I use, please let me know in the comment section below. But let me go set my face and then we can come back. And yeah, I'll be back. I'm sick. So my lovelies, I'm back again, and I've obviously dusted off my bake and I've bronzed, like powder bronze and everything else. But I just wanted to show you what that blush is doing under the powders. So I kind of want to go in again. This time I'm going to go at the back of my hand and just put that much on. And I want to see it on top of powder. Okay. What is it doing? I think I went a bit too much under my eyes. Doesn't seem to have disrupted anything. How does it look? Let me know in the comment section below. As I said, I have a new product, but it's not necessarily new. It's new to me, and it's the Estee Lauder what do you call this? Double Wear Stay in Place Matte Powder Foundation in the shade 8-in-1. This is what it looks like, and I've been using this as my, I want to say, finishing powder, like that powder foundation, to kind of like go over everything, just to make sure that everything's kind of like, you know, in place. So we want to make sure they stay. Let me take this off. That's what it looks like. It's nice and matte. So I just go in with this and I just kind of like use that to set everything. I've been switching up with this one and the Micro Smooth powder from Sephora, and it does a wonderful job. So just to kind of give my blush some context, even though it's nice as it is, I'm just going to go into my Juvia's Place, go into these two shades here because I just think that it's quite befitting, and just maybe just place it at the back here and just allow this place to glow as is. So I'm not gonna set that part. Not that it needs setting because it's on top of powder, so the powder and the liquids would have kind of like jammed together, but I just need a bit of context at the back here. I hope you guys like understand what I'm saying, okay? The next product I'm gonna use is my MAC to calm all the powders down. The next few products I have is the Fenty Beauty You Mist Spray. Again, another product that I've tried out, and it's really good. As in, again, the 12-hour makeup thing that I did last week Saturday, I sprayed this on. I didn't have to touch up, I didn't have to do nothing. It's a good setting spray, so just shake it up a bit. It smells so fresh. It has a nice mister. And again, I got this on the Fenty Beauty in the sale started. I got it off 30% off this. So quite pleased with my purchase. Yes. So I'm going to go ahead, finish off my eyes, put some lashes on, get lip done, and then we can be out of here. Okay, I think this is all I have that I need to show you guys. Okay, so yeah, I'll be right back. So my lovelies, I am back and this is the face. Okay, so a quick rundown of everything that I've used that is different. First of all, if you want a nice spring ready makeup look, this is the way to go. I did not use any highlight. That's the blush. I'm feeling it right now because it's giving glass skin. The eyes, the face is giving spring ready. Lips are not glossed too much. I actually used a luster gloss on top of, I threw it back today. I went back to Pat McGrath. I think like Flowers something lipstick. And I used Phenomenon or Phenomenon, I don't know. Luster gloss from MAC. I don't know if it's discontinued, but anyway, that's what I used to kind of subdue the pink and bring it more on the nude side. So anyway, ready it. These two concealers, I have a plethora of concealers, yeah, and I have my top 5. I think I've shown you my top 5. Or was it just foundation? I think I've done it already. I've done it like my favorites from last year. But so far this year, apart from the Natasha Denona, these are my new favorites. I will say in regards to the undertone, I wish it was, I mean, I did pick neutral tones, but it's funny how the neutral tones in the foundation doesn't match the neutral tones in the concealer, because the neutral tones in the foundation for me, because I use 8N1, which I should use today, but because obviously I wanted to show the MAC foundation, 8N1 for me comes across warm. The concealers are really good. They're really good. A little goes a long way. I don't regret purchasing these. I thought, you know what, I might as well do my normal two-step if I feel like I know what this is going to give, if that makes sense. I preempted the fact that it was going to be amazing. And just to quickly touch on the powder foundation, the powder foundation is stunning as well. You can't go wrong, and they sell refills, so you don't necessarily have to buy the compact again. You can buy the refills and put them in. So I'm happy with this one until I get my new versions of the MAC Studio Fix Plus foundation. So she's a sit-in, okay? The foundation, the NW58, as you can see, she's darker than my skin tone and she oxidizes, hence why I opted for the NW55. And with the underpainting method that I use, I thought, okay, with this, yes, it looks questionable, but it does oxidize. It's just like the concealers. If you are an NW45 in the concealers, I would go a shade down in order for the ingredients to kind of like breathe and then get to your NW45 kind of shade, if that makes sense. Originally when this first came out, I had no idea this was going to be the situation, so it's all part of the science. MAC products are just not basic products. They are very well thought through in regards to what they deliver. Shade, yes, the past couple of years they really worked on their shade range and I can't even fault them for that. MAC is that girl. With this blush, let's move on to the blush because we know what the foundation is doing. I would recommend that foundation for spring summer because what's happening? It's a very, very good skin friendly foundation. Being an oily skin girl is always about prep. How you prep your skin, what you're doing to hydrate your skin, so that if you are an oily girl like myself, you've hydrated and moisturized your skin enough so that it doesn't feel like it's fighting for hydration. The sebum then overproduces and it comes through your foundation. But if you do all that before, use the right primer, it's gonna look good, you know? The MAC Strobe, what's it called? Something Gleam. These names though, we know what this is. It's a new liquid blush from MAC and Beam, that's it. It's a Strobe Beam liquid blush from MAC in the shade Good Vibes. I was quite skeptical with this blush, but after finishing and it even going on top of my powders, and this is what it's giving, 10 out of 10. And it's buildable, but letting it breathe just for that extra couple of seconds give you nice coverage. This MAC, do I need more? There's a shade called Plummy Bear that I want to get. There's Plummy Bear, there's Unsweetened Night Light. There's ones that you can use as highlight as well. Maybe I'll get that. This, highly recommend. Concealer, recommend. Foundation, if you want to. If you already have your staple for the summer, you don't necessarily have to buy it. Obviously the eye look is something different that we've done. I also didn't go into a black liner. I used the Slick Waterline eye pencil from Melt in the shade, I want to say Cocoa or Cacao. That's what I use, and I just use eyeshadow, brown eyeshadow, to kind of like smudge and blend it in. Black will be a bit too dramatic. This brown makes a lot of sense. Do you know what I mean? And then finally, the Fenty. What this does, right, for me, the way it sets your face, it's almost like, you know that feeling when you've done your face, you set your face and everything else, blah, blah. It looks nice. And then when you come back like after an hour, or maybe you just check your mirror, as in like since you've done your makeup, and you get that, okay, my face looks good. This is what this does. The You Mist, it settles your face. Then you've got that worn in look. Not worn in that things are fading. Everything's now settled. Everything kind of like falls into place with this, so you don't have to wait an hour to see how your face looks. It does it in seconds. Highly recommend. I will be purchasing this again. Just quickly to touch on lashes, right? I've got some 3/4 lashes on now from Made by Mitchell. Love them. I don't necessarily spend on mascara, but I like a good mascara. This mascara in particular is taking first position. It's the Rimmel London Wonder Bond Bonding Serum Mascara. Look at it so that you can take a screenshot and go and get it. Mainly for those who have itty bitty lashes like myself, okay? This mascara, I think it has like fibers in it or something. It's like a tubing mascara, but it isn't. Adds length to your lashes without really, not clunking up. But if you have short lashes, go and get it. It's inexpensive. Here in the UK, I think it's like £12. This, you need to get. Anyway, my lovelies, we're gonna close out the video. No! Some lovelies, thank you so much for tuning in today. I really do appreciate you. Those that are new to the channel, again, don't forget to subscribe and also like this video. And to my fam, like the video too, of course, before you leave. But yeah, this has been a good, you know, moment. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below and I will surely get back to you. But I'm going to love you and leave you. And I'll see you guys in my next video.